You know, millions of people are now without food because they don't want to work. Government shutdown, day 34. Let's talk about it, guys. Double tap the screen to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. We got to make America great again. And the only way to make it great again is we got to work. Us Americans are tired of folk sitting on their ASS, complaining all day, rather than going out there and get a job. Then you got the others that claim they got a job, yet they still complaining because they claim that their job ain't paying them enough money. Well, then go get another job. Nobody ain't coming to your pity party. If you a man and your family is out here starving and you on YouTube making videos, you on YouTube talking ish, you in the blogs talking about how bad Trump is, you got another thing coming. You're a sorry man. If you're a mom and you sitting on your ASS all day waiting for a check and your babies are starving, that's child abuse. Because you're sitting around waiting for the government to start back up in order for you to get a check. And see, this right here is a problem, man. An absolute problem. You got millions of people right now going without food. And it's because they don't want to work. We're going to react to a video of this particular clown. This guy, this guy right here is a joke. He's a Trump hater, anti-government. He always been talking about how America is going to fall. Babylon is falling. He disrespected the death of Charlie Kirk. This guy disrespected Charlie Kirk's wife. Everything, even his kids. And now he's trying to push some damn Ponzi scheme about being a traveling travel agent, some garbage. Guys, this man done sold out, bro. I've been telling you guys for a long time. Y'all ain't believe me. Y'all ain't listen to me. A lot of y'all unsub. Y'all stop following my material because y'all been supporting this damn clown right here. And the dude sold out, bro, to the Black Boule, to the secret society and the Brotherhood program in order to get a check. And it's my belief they gave him a lump sum of money in order to recruit people to be a part of his so-called team. And if you are a part of this dude's team of so-called recruiters who are out here when people are vulnerable, don't got no money, and they're lying to people to make them believe if they join some damn club, they're going to be millionaires, you're going to all get judged by God. So now let's get into the content, guys. Double tap the screen if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. What we're dealing with is an issue. Y'all all know about the SNAP crisis. Y'all all know about people crashing out. I'm trying to figure out why is it that millions of people are crying rather than just going to work, rather than finding ways to make money and be independent. Anybody that's sitting back waiting for the government to start back up in order for them to eat, something wrong with you. Something's wrong with you. You have no survival skills. You have no heart to be alive. Like you're literally gonna die if you don't get off your ASS and go out there and find some bread. I don't care if you got to get up and go change bottles, mow some lawns, go to the construction site, go to the fast food joint, get a part-time gig, waitress, bartending. There are open signs and job opportunities everywhere, and people are still waiting for the government to come in and bail them out. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. A lot of you folks are at the 9 to 5 right now. Let me encourage you. I want to give a big shout out to those of you that go to the 9 to 5, bust your ASS on your job every single day. You don't collect. You don't depend. And let's say, for example, you do collect. Let's say secretly some of you collect SNAP and you don't want nobody to know. I get it. I get it. If you're that person, but you're not complaining, you just told yourself, you know what? This is the job I got. I'm going to work it out. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to stress myself out. I'm going to figure out another way. Salute to you. Because you're not crying. You're not crying. Because here's the thing. If you're letting the government feed you, they got control over that. Which means if it turns off, you're going to struggle. So you can't complain. You signed up for it. You know? You signed up for that. If you sign up for a program that says you got to wait for the first of the month or third or whatever day of the month you get whatever snaps, whatever. If you sign up for that program and it gets shut down, then the government controls your life. They control when your family can or can't eat. So now you tell me, as a man who is in the house, you telling me that you're the man of the house, but the government is paying for your food? You're not the man of the house. I'm sorry. Sorry to burst your bubble. But if you're a man, you living with a woman, and she's getting that SNAP benefit while your ASS is in the house, you are not the man in the house. You're not. You're one of the kids. The government is your daddy. The government is your daddy. There's no other way around it. How could a woman respect a man who is sitting on his ASS while the government is shut down, kids are starving, and he's sitting there playing PlayStation talking about, baby, it'll be okay, let's pray about it. Pray about it? Ain't no time to be religious, dog. You better go out there and get your hands dirty. Go out there and cut some trees. Do something. Pick up some leaves. Work on somebody's vehicle. Go apply for a job. I don't get it. We should see an influx of people applying for jobs right now. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right now, we should see people applying for various jobs just to stay afloat for the next 2 months. Even if you had to take a part-time job flipping burgers for 2 months, hey, at least it'll bring in some extra bread. So once you get out of your main job that you're at right now, you can go to your second job and make up the difference to be able to have food to put on the table. Got to sacrifice somehow. But sitting down, crying and begging and pleading and talking all this garbage, I don't want to hear none of that stuff, bro. I don't feel sorry for nobody. I'm tired of this mess. Somebody got to say what needs to be said, guys. Somebody got to say what needs to be said. Let's stop pandering. Let's stop playing. Let's stop it. All of you that are going to your job don't got nobody to bail you out. None of you got anybody to come in and help you. You got to save your pennies. You got to cut back. You got to do without Netflix. You got to do without this. You can't go out to eat. You got to literally budget in order to meet the rent. You don't got nobody saving you. You don't got nobody coming and bail you out. But I'm supposed to feel sorry for everybody else when I'm over here struggling? You bugging. I got my own problems. You solve your problems. This is 2025. This is the year of solve your own damn problems. Somebody says you sound bitter and hateful. No, you mad because you broke. That's what you mad about. You mad because your life sucks. You made nothing but bad decisions. You ruined your family's life. And you mad at everybody else because they made good decisions. Say whatever you want about me, I'm good. You wasting your time. Hating on me is a waste of time. You wasting your time doing all of that mumbo jumbo, all of that nonsense, and yet you can't figure out how to go get a damn job? You can't figure it out? This is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Let me see. Give me a minute, guys. Got to go answer the door. Matter of fact, yeah. Let's see what we got. You talking to no one, talking mumbo jumbo. Well, as long as you here listening, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, right? Let's see. This man have 0% class, whatever. And you're broke. That's all that matters. It's always the people, guys, that are struggling who's complaining. To all of you folks that hate me because I'm speaking the truth, why you're not going out there to get a second job in order to meet ends meet? Why you're not doing that? Because you depend on the government, because the government is your daddy. You think Trump is sitting around going crazy? No, he's waiting for you to go get a job. You need to be blaming the Democrat Party for what they're doing and the fact that they voted 13 times to prevent that SNAP benefits from coming in your pocket. You're busy blaming Trump. Trump knows already what he got to do. His family good. Everybody else in Congress, their family is good. The Democrats, their families is good. They eating. You the only one sitting there waiting. You can't see there's a problem? You can't see that you got a problem. You sitting back waiting till the government open back up so you could be like, yes, the government is open back up. We can get our benefits now. But you don't like Trump. You're anti-government, but you're waiting for the government. Make that make sense. You can't claim you hate Trump, you hate the government, you hate politics, but you're waiting for the system to open up. Stop being a hypocrite. Stop being a hypocrite. You hate the system, but the system feeds you. You hate the system, but the system feed you. That's a bad place to be. If you're anti-Trump, anti-government, anti-politics, anti-right, anti-left, whatever your situation is, you're not supposed to be complaining about SNAP benefits. You're supposed to just be like, look, it is what it is. Hey, the government falling apart. Hey, that's good news, if that's your position. Now, we're going to review this video, guys, of this particular YouTube guy. This dude is a joke. This guy right here. This guy here is a joke. This man got like 3 to 4 baby mamas. So you know for a fact that they're on SNAP. And they snapping to the point where this dude literally signed up with some dude, I forgot his name, Donald something. And the dude supposed to be a part of some marketing travel agency crap. And now he's out here trying to recruit people to be a part of his damn satanic club in hopes that he could get some money to feed his family. Man done sold out. Sold his soul for some bread. Probably got a cash advance from that dude in order to go out there and hustle the people. And he claimed he's all about God. Where is God to feed all the people that this man been preaching to, talking about chosen one this, chosen one that? Where is the God that this man claimed he served? And why every time he make a video, he's always crying about EBT and SNAP benefits and who's hungry and all this other junk? How come his God is not feeding them? And see, where is the church is another thing. Where's the church? Where's TD Jakes? Where's Creflo Dollar? Where's all these pastors? Where they at? If there's ever a time for the church to show their true love for the American people, now would be the time. Now would be the time. And don't even listen to that false prophet Jamal Bryant telling his congregation, hey, don't send no money to the churches. Give it to the people that are needy. Bro, that's called, you know what that's the equivalent of? Giving out turkeys during Thanksgiving. You make a public announcement. Hey, guys, give out turkeys, and you want to be seen. So when you see Jamal telling his congregation, hey, don't send no money to the church, give it to the poor and the needy, that's him trying to be seen by the public so it can spread, so it can make his church look like a given church that's given back to the community. Well, isn't that what he should have been doing every day? So it took a government shutdown for Jamal Bryant to tell his church, don't give money to the church, give it to the needy. Shouldn't it be give it to the needy every day? Shouldn't these churches give to the needy every day? That's how you know it's all about money. It's all about money. Shout out to Mary Jane for the $1.99, says most of the people that are getting help works. So what do you want me to do? Cry? Go get a job. If you work and you still getting SNAP and the SNAP is turned off, what are you going to do? Sit down and complain? Go get another job. You think because you work that you work? No, the job you got is just the bare minimum in order to get the SNAP benefits. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you really worked at a real job that pays you, you wouldn't even be getting SNAP. You're doing the bare minimum. You ain't working a real work week like a real working American. You're not working. So go get a job. Go get a job. You're not working. You're working the bare minimum in order to receive the benefits. We already talked about this the other day. We already talked about the bare minimum. So if your benefits is not there, what do? Sit online crying all day? Listening to YouTubers gaslight you? Or do you go out there and get another job? Which one do you do? Which one do you do? You're not making any sense. Somebody says, you lost me, bro. That was stupid. No, what's stupid is you sitting on your ASS while you can't buy no food and you busy complaining on social media. That's stupid. That's what's dumb. Literally coming in, complaining about this and that doesn't make any sense. You understand? It makes no sense to be complaining if you're not going to go out there and solve your problems. It's 2025. Solve your problems and stop waiting for the government to solve them for you. If you're anti-Trump, if you're anti-America, if you're anti-government, stop depending on the government and go get a job. You can say you have a job all you want. If your job is not paying you enough to live your life, what do you think you're supposed to do? Sit there and cry? No, you go get another job and stop being lazy. If that job is only paying you enough to do this and that, you go apply for another job. Why aren't you doing that? I know why. Because you want a handout. You want the government to take care of you. But did you hear about the new requirements? Did you hear about the new requirements from the big, beautiful bill? Oh, we talked about that the other day. And for the most part, A lot of folks ain't gonna like certain things, but it's necessary to make America great again. Now, guys, double tap the screen and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Let me see what we got in the chat. Shout out to The Real Story of Paul. Shout out to you for the $2 support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. All support is welcome. Appreciate anybody that supports the show. It is what it is. Hey, shout out to Forever Studios for the $50 support on the Cash App. Appreciate you sponsoring the show, guys. So look, this is what we're going to do. And shout out to Caramel Kimmy Kim. I see you in the building. Caramel Kimmy Kim in the building. What's going on? Let's see what we got. All right. When was America great? Before you were born, at Rob. I hope that answers your question. America was great before you were born. Does that answer your question? Because now that you're here, you're just complaining all day. You're the one that's helping to keep America down. Before you were born, people were not thinking like you. People were independent. People were focused on getting a job. People were focused on taking care of business. They were go-getters. Today, we have a lot of people that they want to have their hands like this, and they complain all day. That's the problem, right? Someone says AI is undefeated. I didn't know AI can respond back to you like this, right? Now, guys, let's get into the content. We're going to be reacting to this particular video here and do what we need to do. Let's break down this video, guys. Let's go.
So we're at day 34 of this government shutdown. Millions are going without SNAP benefits.
Who cares?
As you enter the broadcast, make sure you hit the like button. We got to talk about what's going on here. Top of the morning, early to the afternoon, everybody. Salutations. So I've been slightly absent, handling some business in the background.
Now, he said he'd been slightly absent, handling some business in the background. That business that he's talking about is the hustle business of him trying to recruit people to join some traveling agency garbage that he's now a part of all of a sudden in order to get some ends meet, to feed all them kids he got. He got about six kids, about 3-4 baby mamas, and all of them are on SNAP benefits, and they ain't getting their money this month. Let's get back to the content. Let's go.
But nonetheless, I wanted to tap in with y'all. So
somebody said, why do I lack empathy? What do you mean, why do I lack empathy? What are you talking about? I have much empathy. Go get a job. Go get a job and do what you need to do. Give me a minute. All right. Now, I have a lot of empathy. Go get a job. That's the empathy. Go get a job. Do what you got to do. It's just that simple. Right? Go out there, get a job, take care of your family, and stop making excuses. That's empathy. I'm literally showing you what you need to do. At the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do, guys. Stop sitting around, complaining all day, and get a job. It's time to work. It's just that simple. Let's go.
Some Republicans are still at a stalemate, and the government is shut down. And a lot of people want answers. Now, SNAP benefits haven't quite affected America yet.
Somebody said the elderly and the disabled collect SNAP benefit too, genius. Let me explain something to you. The elderly, the disabled, that depend on the government, that's their issues. I have nothing to do with that. They have family that should be taking care of them. Just like if you have elderly in your family, Are you taking care of them? Or are you sitting on your ASS on social media talking ish? When was the last time you visited the elderly in your family, hypocrite? When was the last time you visited the elderly in your family, hypocrite? When was the last time you got off your ASS and went to the nursing home to visit that loved one? You don't even care about them. So stop it. If you depend on the government, I got nothing to do with that. So why are you blaming me? I'm not the one cutting your check. You depend on the system. Where's your faith in God? We have a lot of believers in Jesus Christ. Okay? Where's God? You know what God said in the scriptures? If a man don't work, neither shall he eat. Now, why aren't you blaming the Democrat Party for the fact that they voted 13 times to keep the SNAP benefits off? You're busy blaming me. I don't got no control over that. So if the elderly suffer, if the disabled suffers, if everybody else suffers, that have nothing to do with me. I'm just reporting the news. Blame the Democrat Party for why they prolong this government shutdown. But you're not doing that. You're focused on Trump, Trump, Trump. Why don't you get off your ASS and go out there and help all of the elderly? How about you do that? How about you take your paycheck and donate it to the elderly for the rest of the year? Are you going to do that, hypocrite? You're not going to do that because you really don't care. What you have is called selective outrage, where you act like you care, but you don't care. You really don't. You're just looking for somebody to blame. I'm straight, 100% raw and uncut. You know what I mean? If you got a problem, go out there and feed the world. I'm not the savior of the world. You know what I mean? If you want to sign up to a system to have the system feed you, then the system has become your God, period. So if your God is not feeding you, that's your problem. Let's get back to the content.
I say give it about 2 weeks. Give it about 2 weeks and you're going to see just how necessary those food stamps were.
Why would he say how necessary those food stamps was if he ain't on it? That's because this man was benefiting from it because he got 3 to 4 baby mamas. And that is how his baby mamas was able to take care of those kids, because all his kids don't live with him. So they were dependent on them SNAP benefits. You see how that worked? And for whatever reason, now he's trying to gaslight the viewers so that the viewers can believe like he's with them. Like, in other words, all his viewers are struggling. He's talking as if though all his viewers are on SNAP and they all struggling. If you're on SNAP benefits and you struggling and you're sitting there without no food and you're still sitting here waiting, it's November 3rd and you still waiting, rather than going outside and get a job, rather than go hustle, rather than go do something to make some money, you still sitting down. Something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you. And stop telling me all that stuff about the elderly and the disabled and all this other stuff. Stop telling me that. I'm talking about the able-bodied adults who are sitting down, complaining all day and blaming Trump about every single thing when they don't even want to go outside and work. You don't even want to work.
And you know, it's crazy because America's in this weird place where it's all this overt racism going on. On Halloween, you had all these YT folks dressing up in blackface. Meanwhile, they're the highest SNAP recipients, and their people are being affected the most during this government shutdown. But
notice how he's talking about white people. You don't hear that? Which means he's a racist. He's basically comparing white people to black people by saying that white folk there are more white people on SNAP benefits than black people. That's pretty much what he's saying. Let me rewind it back a little bit so you guys can hear exactly what he said. I don't even know why he said whitey people. Rather than him just say white people. It's like he's comparing white people to black people to see who's on SNAP benefits the most. I think it's the dumbest thing in the world to bring that up because white folk are not out here talking about they're going to rob stores, they're going to be looting and killing people for food. I see black people doing that. Let's get back to the content.
To tap in with y'all. So Democrats and Republicans are still at a stalemate, and the government is shut down. And a lot of people want answers.
The answer is to get a job. That's the answer. The answer is to get a job, apply yourself, stop listening to this guy because this guy's a joke, right? This guy talk all this stuff about chosen one, you know, we're God's people. Okay, so where's God? Where's God to feed everybody? Where's God to feed the millions and millions of people? God ain't doing nothing. God is not doing anything, guys. Nothing. You see, one of the biggest hoax that we have gotten in this world is religious people telling us that God is going to do this and God is going to do that. God is not doing anything. You got to go work. You got to go work for whatever it is you need. Your family got to take care of you. When you're an elderly person, you need to make sure that you were always good to your family. When you're an elderly person or a disabled person, you need to make sure that you have real family, real loved ones that will look out for you. Because while everybody's talking on social media about what about the elderly, what about the homeless, what about this, all of these people are hypocrites because none of them are doing anything for the elderly and their family. They're not doing anything for the disabled and their family. A lot of you have people in your family that are down and out that have been struggling for years and you never supported them, never given them a dollar. They've begged you, they called you, they text you. You ignored all their messages. So don't even give me some sorry story about, oh, what about this person? What about the people in your own family that you don't even take care of? Hypocrites. Let's go.
Now, SNAP benefits haven't quite affected America yet. I say give it about 2 weeks. Give it about 2 weeks and you're going to see just how necessary those food stamps were.
Notice how he's worshiping the food stamps. Rather than him teach the people to serve God, rather than he teach the people the love and power of Jesus Christ, he's talking about how wonderful those food stamps was, because that is what he depend upon, guys. That is what he depend on. And it's hurting him right now because now he's a part of some damn Ponzi scheme. And he figured, well, I got to act like I'm successful when really he's not successful. He got to act like he is because a part of that plan that he got going on where he got to go to these little secret meetings and stuff like that. The way it works is you got to act like you're successful in order to make people want to be recruited. And then once you recruit them, they got to go out now and recruit others. And that's how you get paid. So he's getting paid off the people he recruit. The people at the team that he's trying to build up is supposed to work for him so he can make all the money. This man said he started a new business. What's for sale? What's the website so I could go check out the business? Ain't no business. It's a damn hustle and it's a joke. And anybody that fell into it, you're dumb.
And you know, it's crazy because America's in this weird place where it's all this overt racism going on. On Halloween, you had all these YT folks dressing up in blackface.
He said that white people were out dressing in blackface. Where's the videos of white people running around in blackface? Where is that? He's just making up stuff as he goes because he's a black racist and all he do is try to turn blacks against whites. I get it. A lot of white people don't like black people and there's a lot of black people that don't like white people. But all this guy do is try to turn people against one another so there could be some sort of race war or tension between the races. That's all he do. Where's the video footage of white people dressed in blackface? Where is that? It's nowhere to be found. Let's go.
Meanwhile, they're the highest SNAP recipients, and And their people are being affected the most during this government shutdown.
And they're not out here talking about they're going to be robbing stores on the 3rd. There's a damn TikTok video of some damn black woman talking about on the 3rd of this month, they're going to all get together and rush into Walmart and rob and steal. I don't see no white people talking about they're going to be robbing and stealing. So for him to be online talking about, oh yeah, you know, white people, they get snapped more than black people. White people are not talking about they're going to be unaliving people or robbing people or looting stores. There's no videos of white people talking like that. You know why? Because they know better. All I see on TikTok and Instagram is black people, black men, black women talking about they're going to be using violence, they're going to use force, and they're going to run into Walmarts and Food Lions and all these shopping centers and rob and steal. Now you tell me, what is his point of bringing up white people being on Snap more than black people? Last time I checked, it's not even white people. It's not even black people. It's immigrants, people who are not even Americans. They benefit from the SNAP program more than everybody. But I bet nobody did the research. Let's go. Double tap the screen.
But their racism is so blurring nonetheless. Blaring, rather. Which goes to show that America has some type of cognitive dissonance. I mean, here it is. They're losing the subsidized living, the welfare, the SNAP benefits, the WIC, just like we're losing it.
Notice he said we're losing it, which includes him. Notice how he said we're losing it, guys. The SNAP benefits. I'm not on no SNAP benefits, so I'm not losing nothing, nor do I care. Let's go.
The SNAP benefits, the WIC, just like we're losing it.
You see that? So he's agreeing that he is losing SNAP benefits, which mean that YouTuber is on it. But he been fronting the whole time. Matter of fact, one of his mans in them is on it. One of his partners on these YouTube streets, he's featured in a video and he was talking. He was like, yeah, I'm on Snap too. And I'm like, damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. What the F happened to you? These ninjas be on YouTube talking like they big shots. Bruh man was on YouTube like, yeah, man, I get SNAP benefits too. And I'm like, damn. So you supposed to be partners with this dude right here and he got you out here down bad? Yo, Breed, how you gonna have this man out here down bad, your partner? You know who I'm talking about. I'm not giving him no recognition. How one of your partners on YouTube talk about he's struggling and you got your man out here down bad? That's dirty, bro. That is dirty to have your mans and them out here lacking like that, bro. That's just sad, man. Absolutely sad, bro. Let's get back at the content. Let's go.
But instead of sticking together, coming together, the land is still divided by bigotry, racism.
That's because you keep pushing racism. You're the racist.
Hatred. And what this shows me is that America has reached a point of no return. Yeah, America is going downhill very quickly. And we're watching a decline.
There's no decline. Let me shout out these super chats real quick, guys. Let me see what we got here. We got War Forge 3850. Shout out to you for the $5 support. Says instead of able-bodied complaining, they can make something, right, and sell it. That's great. Get a part-time job. Brilliant. And stop being lazy and blaming Trump. See, if we had more people like you that actually think that way, America would be great again. It'll be great again. I mean, just look at what's going on here, guys. Warforged says, instead of able-bodied, I guess, people complaining, they can make something, right, and sell it. You can have these able bodies come together and start a business. Be like, hey, man, we're all broke. We're all struggling. Let's put our minds together and work together like a community should and be successful. They can make something and sell it. Get a part-time job, which is what I've been recommending the whole time. And they would have, listen, Before the snapdemic started, my original talking point, snapdemic, that's my talking point, just in case. Once it started, I was telling everybody, go get a part-time job. Nobody listened to me. Stop being lazy and stop blaming Trump. They're going to continue to blame Trump no matter what we say, guys. No matter what we say. TBL, shout out to you for the $2 support with the negative comment. Let's see what he says. Let's see the negativity. It says, Uncle Ruckus is okay with 40 billion to Argentina. Topic is not about Argentina. I don't care what's going on in Argentina. I don't care what's going on outside of the United States. I don't care. What I care about is what's going on here. So what you're talking about have nothing to do with what the topic is about. What I'm concerned with is what's going on here. All I know is you're worried about 40 billion going to Argentina. Let me give you some math, dumbass. It costs $8.6 billion to fund SNAP every month. Do the math. In 1 year, how much do it cost to fund SNAP? Put the number in the chat, guys. How much money do it cost to fund SNAP in 1 year? It costs $8.6 billion per month. You're worried about 40 billion to Argentina? That's not no money. That's not no money. Compared to the SNAP benefits that you get every month, 8.6 billion feeds 42 million people monthly. Monthly. You see that? Now you tell me how much money that is in a year. That's a heck of a lot of money. Let's see what else we got. Shout out to Denise for the $10 support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Shout out to Floridine Rollo for the 5. Says new deed or none no deed. I don't know what name you gave him this time, but you said new deed telling on himself. Edomite word been over since 2024. He's exposing the fact that he been collecting SNAP the whole time. He been collecting it the whole time. And here's the thing, fam. Let's say, for example, hypothetically speaking, you're a working class citizen and you collect SNAP. If you're not one of the people complaining, then by all means, I don't got no problem with you because you understand that, hey, you signed up for this. The government is shut down. You've been dependent on them. They turned off the lights. What could you do? As long as you're going out there trying to figure it out, that's all that I'm saying. Go out and figure it out. Okay, if you're working, that doesn't make you a champion because you're working and you're collecting SNAP. The goal is not to use SNAP. The goal is not to be on it, guys. The goal is not to be saying, well, I'm on SNAP, but I'm working. Somebody had just gave a super chat. I don't even know. It just flew past in the chat. It just flew past. I don't know who sent it out. You know what I mean? When people post $1.99, it just flies up. If I don't catch it, I can't find it. Right? So shout out to whoever that was. I didn't get to see your super chat, so I wouldn't know who you are. Let me see. Is that Diaz Parker? Shout out to you for the $10 support. Says SNAP is the least of our problems. Military doesn't get paid with no government. Starving 42 million people. Starts a civil war, plain and simple. Meanwhile, our president is trying to buy TikTok. Well, the situation with TikTok been going on, so I don't think that bringing that up is actually making any of your points even better. You know, it would have been better if you would have brought up the ballroom, even though that's not even relevant to the conversation either. That would have been a better approach. You know what I mean? Because you could have pulled a Kamala, because Kamala Harris tried to use that. Really, that's not going to work either because the ballroom money is not coming from taxpayers. That's coming from private donors from Amazon, Meta, and various other corporate companies that are the big willies out there that are Donald Trump's friends. But we have a lot of problems in the United States right now. The problem is people are lazy and nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to get off their ASS and do anything with their lives. Everybody wants their hands out like this. And I get it. People are desperate. People want what they want. But what if it never comes? What if the government say SNAP benefits will never come? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Sit there and just cry all day? No, you're gonna have to figure something out, right? Shout out to TBL again. Let's see what we got. Trump sent 40 billion. You just keep saying the same thing with this Argentina stuff. You're not making any sense at this point. Let me see. Let's see what we got. Okay. 100 billion a year versus 40 billion for a few elites. Listen, as much as you keep talking, you're still going to remain in the bottom because you're not making no sense. While you're talking about Argentina and money and this, what are you doing to make money? Sitting online complaining all day? That's not making you no money. You're going to have to do something to make money. Like, seriously. All right? You still keep saying the same thing, so I'm not going to really keep reading your super chats. Right? Let me see what else we got. Okay, let's get back to the video, guys. Let's get back to the video. Let's go.
So, I've been looking at what's going on in the news. You know, you got Donald Trump. He's building all these ballrooms.
So what if Donald Trump is building a ballroom? It's not with taxpayer dollars. So your point, sir, is irrelevant. It makes no sense.
In the White House, spending millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars? He's not spending millions of dollars, dumbass. He's getting the donations from the big Willie friends that he got. It have nothing to do with taxpayer money. It have nothing to do with any private funding from the government or anything that have to do with the people's money. So the points you're making is pointless.
He's sending millions of dollars overseas.
So what? So what? What are you sending to the poor? Nothing.
Or, you know, foreign aid, rather.
See, the things with people like him is he just want to get you viewers upset. This is typical of what the left do. They keep pointing out what Trump is doing. Have you ever heard this YouTuber say anything about the left? He never speaks about the left. You know why? Because he's a liberal. Let's go.
Meanwhile, the American people are going through it. So what do we do? You know, I'm very much solution-based. Come on.
What's your solution? What's his solution, guys?
See, y'all. I'm very much solution-based. In this day and age, you got to find alternative methods of making it out here.
His alternative method is you joining his Ponzi scheme. That's his alternative method. You hitting him up on Instagram so that he can give you a Zoom meeting so he can make you donate money to whatever he got going.
You just do. You really do. You got hundreds of thousands of federal employees out of jobs.
Yo, who posted that comment? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who posted that comment, man? Yo, that comment made me bust out laughing, man. Who's this? RW. RW said, "Get a job, you bums." Yo, I was listening to this other clown here and I just saw the comment. I just bust out laughing, man. He said, "Get a job, you bums." Yo, that's
hundreds of thousands of Amazon employees out of jobs. You got AI pretty much automating a lot of the industries, right?
What does AI automating a lot of the industry have to do with anything? This guy loves talking about AI when he used AI to make his channel introduction, which include me and my comrades. It don't make no sense. This man uses ChatGPT every day. He used ChatGPT for his titles, for his thumbnails, for his descriptions, for his intros. He used ChatGPT all day, and he's complaining about AI. Come on, fam. Let's go. Let's get back into the content.
Including trucking. And I'm talking transport, import, export, everything automated, including the warehouse jobs. And we're looking at all this, and a lot of people are scratching their heads trying to figure out what's going on.
What needs to go on is get a job. Get a job.
When we knew this would be the outcome if we were reading the book. In the book, I mean the Bible.
So he want you to read the Bible rather than go get a job. This man is suggesting, guys, he, guys, here you are hungry. Here you are barely making it. He's telling you to go read the Bible rather than telling you to go get a job. Yo, imagine that, bro. Ladies, your kids are starving. Your babies are starving. You got this man in the house. He's like, babe, we're going to read the Bible. What? What? We're going to read what? You better take your ASS outside, go find some money. Feed these children. What are you talking about? You reading what? I don't want to read. We hungry. What the heck is wrong with you? Go get a damn job.
We knew this would be the outcome if we were really reading them scriptures. And it would really.
See, here's the problem. I just saw somebody said, I can't get a job because of my disability. We're not talking about disabled folks. We're talking about able-bodied people. If you're disabled, let me explain something this. If you're disabled, where's your family? And don't say I don't have no family. Don't say that. Because this is the problem that I got with society. You got people that are disabled. We got the elderly. Where are the family members of these people? Where are their family? See, in my videos, I always teach family there's no family no more. I teach this in my videos. There's no family. I don't ever reach out to my family. Ever. You understand? Ever since my mom died, I'm done with family. If I don't make it happen for me, it's not going to happen. And what that does, it make me work, it make me think, it make me plan ahead. So the question I always have for everybody is this. Again, where is your family? If you're disabled, if you're elderly, your family is supposed to be taking care of you before the government. And here's the thing. If the government is shut down, there is nothing anybody can do for you. That's the truth. Don't get mad at me. When you put your trust in the system, that's your problem. That's your problem. You're going to have to figure something out. You're going to have to figure something out. You have people that are disabled and got jobs. You got people that are wheelchair bound and they have a job. They got a job. If you can be online watching me, do I got to go there? If you're disabled and you're able to log on to watch me, there are online opportunities for you. No excuse. I've seen videos on YouTube of a lady that got no arms. No arms. None. You see her using her feet to draw, to open a door, to do this. And she makes videos getting paid big dollars. When I tell you there's no excuses, there's none. There's no excuse. Let's get back to the content.
Be in our best interest to definitely build amongst the like-minded and stay away from stagnant, procrastinating, toxic people.
Well, toxic people are people that don't want to work. People that don't want to work, people that want to complain. He want you to join. Guys, let me explain something to you. When you listen to that guy speak, he's not speaking for you. He's actually wanting you to join his program. He got some sort of scheme thing that he run in the background. He claimed he started a business, but he really don't have a business. He's really working for someone, may have allegedly gotten an advance payment payout, because why would the CEO, the main guy, the boss guy, have a meeting with him privately? It's alleged that he may have gotten some money under the table, a large sum of money, in order for him to use his platform because of the amount of subscribers that he got. And he may have gotten paid up front a large sum of money. And his job is to continually promote, to try to get as many people on board. It could be one of them situations, or he just signed up in order for him to do the hustle. I'm more leaning towards the first, meaning that he may have allegedly gotten paid a large sum of money to recruit a bunch of people to join his so-called traveling agent hustle program that he got going on in the background. Let's get back to it. Let's go.
Away from those people. Brothers and sisters, in this day and age, you got to be ahead of the curve. You got to be ahead of the curve, man. And see, there's a lot of spiritual shifts going on, too. There's a lot of...
Anytime you hear somebody say spiritual shifts, that's witchcraft. Anytime you hear the term spiritual shift, that's witchcraft. Where is that in the Bible? Where in the Bible does it say spiritual shift? What is that? It's nowhere in the Bible. That's from the occult. When they say a shift, what he's talking about is destiny swapping one person's life. In other words, to take their essence, to take their spirit and their energy. That's what a shift means. They're trying to shift into your life and then your life into their life. It's an exchange. In other words, your good luck will be on them and their bad luck will fall on you. Be careful with people that like to destiny swap. Let's go.
Metaphysical dynamics that are taking place.
What the heck you talking about metaphysical dynamics that will be? Man, shut up. Stop that garbage. Metaphysical garbage. This guy crazy.
And see, we got to be paying attention to the signs of the times, man. There's a great awakening going on with God's people. And a lot of you all have been warning people. Y'all been warning people what's going on. And y'all have been seeing this for a number of years. You know that they're setting the stage for martial law.
Martial law. This guy's crazy.
You know that the whole goal is control. We've been knowing that.
So get a job. How about telling the people to get a job? Why this man don't tell people to get a job? Why this man do not just tell people, bruh, go out there and get a job? Put a 1 in the chat if you believe people need to get a job or get 2 jobs. Put a 1 in the chat, guys. Put a 1 in the chat, guys. Put a 1. Put a 1 in the chat, guys. Hey, I was watching a video the other day with Godfrey, that comedian guy. Hey, he did a perfect Donald Trump, you know, what they call that thing? What do they call that thing when someone, like they act like, they talk like if they're Donald Trump? I forgot what they, impersonation? I think impersonation, right? He did a perfect impersonation of Donald Trump. I was blown away because I'm like, yo, he sounds just like him. I was like, wow. See, you have a lot of 1s in the chat. A lot of people saying, go get a job. You need to work. Yeah, got to go get a job. Impression. You're saying impression, impersonation. I figure impersonation pretty much the same thing, right? So as you can see, guys, a lot of people are posting 1s, meaning to go get a job. Go get a job, guys. Go get a job. Get a job.
So what do? We maneuver outside their means of control.
How do you maneuver outside their means of control, dummy? This man said to move out of their means of control. What are you talking about? Why don't they go get a job? Get a job. Let's go.
Don't let nothing control you. I don't care what it is, brothers and sisters. Put your faith in the Most High. Don't let anything control you. The Most High should be the only one controlling your steps.
Get a job.
When the jab came, people was letting that little 9 to 5 control them.
Get a job.
Y'all remember? If you don't take this shot, you out of a job.
Man,
These
stop
are the
it.
same type of times that we're coming in now.
Stop lying to the people, man. Go get a job and stop lying.
It should be absolutely evident what they're doing. You got these people using hunger as leverage.
Nobody's using hunger as leverage. Go get a job. What are you talking about? Bro, how could somebody be using hunger as a leverage and you don't want to go get a job? If the government is shut down and you ain't getting your SNAP benefits, common sense tell you, bro, I need to go get a job. I can't sit here and struggle anymore. I'm going to get a job. Go to McDonald's, go to Lowe's, go to Target, go somewhere and go get a job, bro. Like, you can't just keep sitting there talking about, I'm going to wait till it, I'm going to ride out the storm. I'm going to wait till the government shut down. No, go get a job to the meantime, between time.
So what you think the next step is in the foreseeable future? The next step is, if you want this universal basic income, you would take this RFID two-way radio frequency chip in your hand.
I think that guy already took the radio frequency chip. I think that YouTuber already took the mark of the beast because he's sold out. He's sold out big time, bruh. Like, he's down with the Illuminati now, guys. He took the oath. Newbury took the oath.
And see, that's why the millionaire elites, they're buying up all the resources. Why? Control.
You could buy it up too. You could buy it up too if you get a damn job. Get a job.
Fighting over pennies. While these people are set for world domination. And the only reason they're able to do it is because they can keep us divided.
You keeping the people divided by constantly talking about white and black people. This man started off his whole live stream, guys. Check this out, fam. He started off his whole live stream talking about white people. He said Whitey was out on Halloween in blackface, and they are more on the SNAP benefits than black people. But he's talking about the government is trying to divide all of us, when he's the one that's dividing all of us. Man is a clown, bro.
That's the only reason. Divide and conquer.
Right now, that man is hungry in that car, bro. He hungry in there right now. His stomach is griping.
The name of the game. That's why I said these people moving in military housing. Yep, they're setting up all over the states for a reason.
This YouTuber here always be telling his viewers, we need to plant gardens, we need to grow food, raise cattle. When this man don't have no cattle, he ain't raising nothing. This man have no animals. This man have nothing, bro. This man is a joke. A complete joke, guys. Like, literally. This man ain't raising no animals, no cattle. He ain't got nothing popping. Nothing. Now he out here trying to hustle people that are vulnerable and desperate for money.
See, the SNAP benefits being cut, billions of out of steps right now, and we're not really seeing the effects. There have been a couple isolated situations.
Why he's not telling anybody to get a job? Why he's not telling people to believe in Jesus Christ? Why he's not telling people to just trust in God for a breakthrough? Notice he have no biblical solutions for anyone. None whatsoever, guys.
Where people decided to run up in grocery stores, but you know, I got some family and friends that work in loss prevention in Walmarts and grocery stores. And
all right, let me read this comment. Check this out, guys. Let me see. Somebody said comparing and critiquing as if you have all the answers. You should be talking about a plan from your perspective. The plan is to get a job. The plan is very simple. Go get a job. I mean, this is easy, bro. Go get a job. Bro, yo, he said he want a plan of action. The plan is to go get a job. Go get a job, bro. Go get a job, man. Damn. Get a job, dog. This is wild, bro. Shout out to Diaz Parker for $10 support. Says, I'm waiting out the storm, laughing my ass off. After the 4th tour in Somalia, I bought a plot of land, grow my own food, live alone, and work the land. After what I saw, I hope it all burns down. Homes, not much different. Wow. Hey, congratulations to you for doing what you needed to do. Wish a lot of us had that mentality, that go-getter mentality, just go out there. And see, I'm pretty sure, based on your comment, you had to have gone through something. You went through something that really made you say, you know what, man? Enough is enough. I'm not going to go through this no more. That's what had to happen. I'm thinking this whole snap thing is a blessing. It should be a blessing for a lot of people, but they're not receiving the blessing. It's a blessing from God to help them do what you did. It's a blessing. They just not understanding. Let me see. Is that Tony Stacker? My apology if I pronounce your name wrong, but shout out to you for the $5 support. Says, as long as you depend on the government, then you never get ahead. And that's the truth. Guys, make sure y'all thumb up that comment. As long as you depend on the government, then you never get ahead. Never. If you're dependent on the government, you're never going to get ahead. I get it. You fell on hard times for a little bit. You got on the SNAP program for 6 months. You bounce back. You get off of it. Give somebody else an opportunity, right? That's how it's supposed to be. It's just like with, what's that program? Section 8, right? Section 8 wasn't supposed for you to be on forever. You know, it was supposed to be for a short time till you get on your feet, right? Then you give somebody else a turn. That's the way it's supposed to be, not being on it for the rest of your life or make it a lifestyle. I seen a video with a woman talking about she get I think she said $3,000 in SNAP. So she got about 7 to 8 kids plus her and her man, some mess. I'm like, really? They giving that kind of money out? $3,000 SNAP? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know if it's true, but if they really giving out that kind of money, then ain't no wonder why so many people want to get on SNAP, because they trying to get that easy bread.
It is getting real out there. People trying to steal, but it hasn't really hit the fan yet. That's what I want people to.
I don't want nothing from the government. Somebody says, you want it? No, I don't want anything. I'm not on no programs. Everything I do is with cash. That's why I'm independent. That's why I can literally talk my ish. You know why? Because I'm not going to sit around and wait for the government to decide when I'm going to eat. That doesn't make no sense. To be a grown man, a grown woman in America in 2025, and you're sitting in your home waiting for the government to decide whether you eat or not. That's crazy. That's crazy. If that's where you want to be, then you continue sitting there and suffer. That's madness.
And in the book of Esdras, it tells you because of lack of bread, there will be no regard for your neighbor. People who won't regard their neighbors because of lack of bread.
But see, what this YouTuber is not telling you is what the Bible says, that I have never seen the righteous forsaken or their seed begging bread. He ain't telling you what the Bible says. The Bible says, I've never seen the righteous forsaken or his seed begging bread. So the question is, if you believe in God and you sitting there hungry, begging bread, maybe it's just that you're not righteous. Have you ever thought about that? Think about it. Because you have a lot of people that claim they with God and they don't serve him.
Invading each other. Forget the grocery stores. It's going to come a time where people are going to be evading each other for lack of bread.
That's what he want. He want people to rob and steal from each other for lack of bread.
This is just the beginning. Them showing you what they can do. This is a flex. weaponized hunger in America.
Nobody's weaponizing hunger. Go get a job. Problem solved.
Power. And then they told some people, they rumored that some people were going to be getting some type of stimulus check. Anybody get a stimulus check on here? Talk.
This man want a stimulus check now. This fool got that from my video. I'm the one who made the video talking about the stimulus checks that may possibly come out. There's no guarantee, guys. It's a possibility based on what Trump said in regards to those tariffs, the money that came in from the tariffs. He pretty much talked about the possibility of stimulus checks, possibly. Notice what this guy said. This guy is thirsty for a check, bro. Literally, he hungry right now, bro. Bro, man's stomach is griping.
Gonna be getting some type of stimulus check. Anybody get a stimulus check on here?
Woo!
By showing zeros, you didn't get a stimulus check. By showing zeros, you didn't get no stimulus.
He want a stimulus check.
Just to show you, they're not even following through with the pacification no more.
That man been waiting in his house. He been waiting by his mailbox for the stimulus check, guys.
They're relying totally on they're relying totally on wolf tickets. America's relying on wolf tickets.
Yeah.
To keep people pacified.
Yo, this is crazy, man.
Talking about they gonna give a $2,000 stimmy.
He hungry.
They're not giving up nothing.
He hungry, bro.
And you got these people out here who want to celebrate these holidays. Let me just put this out here. If you still are supporting their holidays, their pagan holidays, then you pretty much deserve what's coming next.
What? What are you talking about? So let me get this straight. This damn demon is telling you good people that if you still celebrating these pagan holidays, nobody don't care about all that stuff you saying. They hungry right now. Nobody don't care about none of that stuff you trying to talk about, pagan holidays, blah, blah, blah. These people wish Thanksgiving was here so they could get some turkey right now. You know what I mean? Nobody don't want to hear none of that mess. That's some goofy stuff he's saying here, guys.
You deserve what's coming next. Because the government is clearly showing you they don't give a about you.
And you don't care about them because you should have just told them to go get a job. How come that man don't want to tell you good people to go get a job? And I'm talking about the able-bodied adults. Even if you're disabled, and you're watching this live stream right now, and you're able to operate your cellular phone, your computer, if you can do that in 2025, even if you're disabled, you can earn money on social media. Talk about that. Talk about your experiences being disabled. Make that your content. I'm literally giving you hope that you can literally go out there and do something. If you're disabled, you can literally start a YouTube platform, start a TikTok, start an Instagram, start a Facebook, and literally start doing content about your current situation. You come online, and you just come on, and you'll be like, hi, guys. I really don't know how to work these cameras. This is my first video. My name is Bob. I'm just trying, guys. Let me just tell you my story. I'm disabled. I've been in an accident. I was born a certain way, this, that. And I just want to share my journey because I really don't have no means of earning income. I can't get a job. And I figure I'm going to tackle this social media thing. I was inspired by another YouTuber. He gave me hope to actually come online. And I'm just going to be myself. And hopefully I might build an audience that actually want to hear my story. Well, it all started when I was a kid and I was in school and I had to use these particular type of devices to stand up, and I was teased. And It was really a rough time. And you make videos like that. You'd be surprised what kind of audience you build. You'd be surprised how many people want to hear your story. Because there's a lot of us, we don't know what it's like to be disabled. Your stories may be golden for people to watch. Take what I just said and run with it and go start something. I guarantee you it worked for you. But this devil right here that you see on the screen, he would never tell you or give you any advice as a disabled person to go out there and earn money. What I just gave you is gold. I'm not trying to put you down at all. My heart goes out to anybody that's disabled and unable to work to earn money. Don't feel no way about my videos. Remember, I'm a content creator. I'm entertaining, knowledgeable, all of that. But by all means, I don't got nothing against a disabled person. My mom died of cancer. She couldn't work. She struggled. You understand me? But what I just gave you, you can go out there and start something on social media and be very successful with it. Go start it. Don't sit around and wait for the government to give you some cheese. Go do what I just finished saying. Try it out. See what happens. See what happens. Shout out to Diaz Parker again for the $5 support. Says 6 gunshot wounds, 6 gunshot wounds, 1 stab wound, permanent nerve damage, potentially permanent limb. I still work on my farm. Wow. My mental state may as well be a blender. Wow. Guys, let me tell you something, man. There's a lot of people out here that's doing it. They're getting to the bag. They're hustling. I seen an old guy out here, guys, in North Carolina. Old. Very old guy. This man was on a 0-turn mower, mowing his acres of land. Riding around, just old guy. And he's out there getting busy. What's stopping you? What's stopping you? Fear? I hope not. Every last one of you could be successful if you put your mind to it, guys. No one can discourage you but you. Put your mind to it, guys. Any one of you at the sound of my voice can be very successful. You got to have the passion and the drive. You could do it, guys. You could do it. Shout out to Christina for the $10 support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Says this demon just want the government to feed his kids. It's his responsibility. And I work at Amazon. We are good where I am. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's busy on social media making it seem like everybody from Amazon was fired. I know a lot of people that work at Amazon. I got a lot of people that watch my videos that work at Amazon. Anytime Amazon people come to the house over here and they deliver packages, I always plug the platform. Be like, hey, you watch YouTube? They be like, yeah. I be like, hey, check out my channel, so and so and so. All the Amazon workers, the UPS workers, all of them, FedEx workers. I always tell them about the YouTube platform. You know what I mean? Because I'm always shouting them out all the time. You know? He's trying to make it seem like all the Amazon workers have been fired and they're all struggling and suffering. The man is a liar. A liar. That's all he do is lie all day. You know? Let's get it. Let's go.
And if you fall for the same retail scam that the system pulls every year, and you take your little hard earnings and you go buy a bunch of gifts and you go buy a bunch of nonsense, then you clearly don't see the signs of the times. You just don't see it. See, in this day and age, we got to maneuver different. A lot of you all got to get away from people who don't really have your best interests at heart.
You mean people that won't tell you to get a job? Because if you had your best interests at heart for these people, you would have told them to go get a job. So they need to get away from you.
You got to surround yourself with a network of people.
Notice he said network. Guys, he's trying to sell you what he's been selling these people all week long. He wants you to join his Ponzi scheme. He's using his platform. It is my belief that New Breed was allegedly paid by that multimillionaire guy, that Boule secret society guy. He was allegedly paid in advance a large sum of money in order for him to use his YouTube platform to promote and push his viewers to sign up to the program so they could hustle you. Guys, beware of this guy. Beware of him. This guy is a demon. Do you understand? He want to take your money through these private Zoom meetings, telling you that, oh, he's gonna, you could be rich and family wealth, generational wealth. You gotta get out of the 9-to-5, the rigmarole and all this other garbage. He's just trying to hustle your pockets. That's all he care about is your money.
Want more for themselves, and y'all have to cultivate some positive energy.
I think it costs about, I think the hustle that he's pulling, I think it costs about $200 or $100 and something to join up, and then you have to pay like $60 a month. That's how he's getting paid. You know what I mean? Why would you want to sign up for that mess? He don't got nothing to sell you. He said he have a business. He started a business. What's the business? What are you selling? What's the website so I could go check out the products that you got? There are no products. There are no products.
The way it's looking, desperate times will cause for desperate measures unless you prepare.
You heard that? He said desperate times will call for desperate measures. What is he looking for? Desperate people. That's what he's looking for, so he could scam them. This man is a demon from the dark side, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Christina for the super chat, the $5 super chat. What you said, I was just about to say that at Rengo. He makes sure he throws this scam in all his videos. That's a fact. I'm glad you pointed it out too, because it's not just me pointing out. Notice what Christina said. Christina made it very clear that New Breed pretty much promotes this scam in all his videos. He pitched this to all his viewers every single time. Why? Because it's my belief he was allegedly already paid in advance. Probably $10,000, $20,000 or more in order for him to spin that what is that marketing company? What is it? Planet Marketing. If you look up that Planet Marketing guy, and matter of fact, shout out to Brainwaves Advice Topics LLC. He did some other research about that guy. You know that guy is dirty, right? Listen, I got a bunch of videos I got to make, bro. That guy is dirty. New Breed is connected to a dirty damn guy, bro. Dirty. That man been through a lot of different companies. A dirty dude, bro. Dirty. New Breed career on social media is done. Once his viewers find out that he's connected with this damn dirtbag, man, it's sad, bro. It's sad how dudes will sell out for $1. You made a terrible mistake by joining with that damn guy, bro. Your career is over, bro. Completely. Shout out to Christina again for a $5 support. Says, guys, this demon is a sick salesman, definitely. That's all he's doing. He's selling stuff. He's not even giving you content, ladies and gentlemen. He's just selling you stuff.
If you prepare, you're not desperate. You got to be careful who you call friends, who you call family, who you call loved ones. Oh, you got to be careful. See, the lines in the sand have been drawn. And it ain't too many people nowadays that's gonna keep it real with y'all. To be chosen by the Most High to be real, it's a lot of, listen.
If you're chosen by the Most High, why are you hungry? If you're chosen by the Most High, why would the Most High have you struggling? Don't fall for this chosen one garbage this demon is pulling, guys. Don't let him do that to you. He's gaslighting you. Talking about all this chosen by the Most High. If you're chosen by the Most High, Why you broke? Why you broke? Why you don't got no money in your pocket if you chosen by the Most High? If the Most High chose you, did he chose you to be broke, busted and disgusted and hungry and dependent on the government? That don't make no sense, bro. He's gaslighting his viewers, bro, for clicks and views to sign you up to a scheme.
It's a lot of times we deal with a lot of isolation. We get ostracized a lot, and we're forced to navigate alone a lot. But it's a blessing because it's learning survival.
Survival.
It's learning survival. I want to say this as well, man. Later on,
listen,
9 o'clock Standard Eastern Time. If it's everybody from the team watching this live stream,
you see,
you know who you are. Everybody who is part of the team, we got a Zoom meeting.
You see,
I'm gonna try to get each and every one of y'all that link, but we do have a meeting tonight.
Wow, do you see that, guys? I told you, he's trying to promote the Ponzi scheme to get people to join his Zoom meetings, guys. He's using his platform to try to get new viewers to sign up so he can make money. The man is not even doing YouTube videos no more. The man literally haven't even made videos for like 2 days already. 2-3 days, man, ain't make no videos. Because he's trying to get this hustle business going. Because he already made a commitment to the devil. And now he's talking about Zoom meetings. What are you talking about Zoom meetings in a public video for? How about you do that privately? How about you just call up all the people that are part of your team, call them privately and tell them. Why are you telling them through that video? Because you're trying to recruit people. Trying to recruit people, guys. Sick.
So definitely look for that. But the time is now where you got to start actually stocking up, doing what you need to do. I would recommend it.
How could they stock up with no food, dummy? How could they do that? They don't got no money and no food. How they gonna stock up?
Get your groceries early out throughout the month. By week 2 and 3, I wouldn't want to be in these grocery stores, especially in major cities. By week 2 and 3, they try to bump me out, but that's when the looting starts. You got to give it a few weeks.
He said you got to give it a few weeks for the looting to start. This man said that there's going to be looting and chaos on Halloween and death and massacre. Nothing happened. This man said in the video that there's going to be a mass shootings on Halloween. There was no mass shooting on Halloween. He lied. He's a false prophet. This man just makes up stuff as he goes, bro. He really want there to be death and destructions and looting going on, and nothing happened, bro.
And then look, this government shutdown, they're not telling us how long it's going to be shut down.
Who cares how long it's shut down? Who cares? I don't care. I don't care how long it's shut down. I don't care. I do not care. The one who cares, the one who depends on it. And that's him. This man depend on the government for those stamps. He depends on it, guys. That man is hungry right now in that car. Look at that man's face. You can't see that man hungry? That man hungry, bro. Look at this. This man is hungry, bro. This man's a hungry hippo inside the car, bro. This is sad, bro. Nasty work, bro.
They're not telling us how long it's going to be shut down. This thing can last.
Somebody said in the chat, what this person said here, man. Let me see what this person said. Somebody said, my husband served 10 years, works on a military planes. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I'm not the government that you put your trust in. You bugging out. You says, what about us? What about you? You says, y'all don't give a F. I don't give a F. There, you got it. I don't give a F. I don't care. Because there's nothing I could do. You can either go get a job, start an online business, or pray to Jesus. But complaining to us and getting mad at us as if though we can change your situation, that's crazy. We're not the government. Remember, you depend on the government to get whatever payments you're looking for. So at the end of the day, your issue is with the government, not us. You know what I mean? We got our own issues. Listen, I don't think anybody understands this. Every last one of you got your own issues, your own problems, your own drama. If I was a multimillionaire, there's certain people I would help out. No doubt about it. If I got it like that and I'm a multimillionaire, oh yeah, there's certain people I could help out. I can't help everybody, but there's certain people that I would help out. If I got money like that, yes. If I had money like a iShow Speed, what's this other guy? All these mega YouTubers, I would be doing all sorts of things for people. But I don't got it like that. I got my own struggles, got my own bills. There's nothing I can do. You got your own bills too. Some of y'all just paid y'all rent. Some of y'all just paid your car note, insurance, this, that, all these bills every day. It's a lot of money, you know? But at the end of the day, don't try to guilt trip us by talking about, well, you know, your husband served this military. My dad is a military vet. What about him? Is anybody going to come help him? See what I mean? It don't make no sense you complain to us because we can't do nothing. It's the government that you got to depend on because that's who you signed up for. It is what it is. We all got our own problems, man. We all got problems. We all got bills. We all got struggles. If I can help somebody out, if I got it like that, I'll help them. I'm a very generous guy. Very generous. And when I do something for somebody, I don't tell nobody about it. I don't promote it. I don't record it. I just do it and I just go, shh, and I go about my way. That's the way the Bible says to do it. It don't say to publicize when you do good things for people. It says to keep it quiet and God will reward you. Simple as that. If you have people around you that know you, they should be able to support you. If you have neighbors that are cool with you, they should support you. But in today's day, neighbors don't even get along. In today's day, 2025, neighbors do not even get along. Neighbors don't even like each other. A lot of you folks that live around different communities, your neighbors don't like you. They can't stand you. As soon as they see you, they upset. It's weird. People are evil today, bro. I mind my business. I'm the guy that mind my business. I don't bother nobody. I stay out of the way. And a lot of times people just be mad with me just because of my existence. It don't have to take much for neighbors and people to not like you. All you got to do is just stand out and shine. And people just not like you just for whatever. It's weird.
Months. This can last for months. And even when the government is back up and running, it's still being automated by AI. So
nothing is being automated by AI. This guy is a clown. This man have Siri on his damn phone or some sort of other Android phone. He got all types of AI, but he's talking about what's being ran by AI. This man is crazy. He's delusional and paranoid.
You got to know what time you in.
Time to get a job.
Yeah, there's going to be that AI looting too. Deep fakes everywhere.
This man said there's going to be AI looting, guys. Are you kidding me? AI looting? Are you seeing what this guy, you heard what he said, right? AI looting. This man said that AI is going to be looting. This man is crazy, guys. Completely nuts. He lost his rocker, bro. It's crazy.
Well, you ain't going to know what you looking at. We've already seen that too. And it's crazy because, you got these white people.
Why he keep talking about white people, bro? This man don't like white people.
And blackface and stuff like that. And they out here suffering.
You talking about white people suffering when you're the one that's on YouTube making videos about SNAP benefits and crying And then you got a bunch of blacks on social media talking about they're going to crash out and rob and steal. I don't see white people saying that. And I'm sure there's many white people that's on Snap. But I don't see them crying and going crazy. They might be doing that in their house, but I can guarantee you they're figuring out a plan. They're literally figuring out, okay, this is what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do something. We just can't sit here and starve. You know, it don't make no sense.
They're losing their stamps. They're losing their welfare programs.
No, they're not. They got a husband. They got a man somewhere that's working construction, landscape, something, right? Shout out to Diaz for the support. Says, dag, man, AI is about to steal my bread. Yeah, that's crazy. This dude literally said that AI is going to be looting now, guys. That's weird.
Just us. It's more of them than us on these benefits.
Who cares? Notice what he said. Wow, notice what he said, guys. This is a good one. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this part, guys. Watch this part. Listen to this.
It ain't just us. It's more of them than us on these benefits.
So he's on it. He's on it, guys. This YouTuber is on SNAP benefits, but fronting like he blessed. Look at this, guys. Check it out.
Well, you ain't gonna know what you looking at.
Listen.
We're already seeing that too. And you know, it's crazy because, you know, you got these white tee people, they wearing blackface and stuff like that, and they out here suffering. They're losing their stamps. They're losing their welfare programs. It ain't just us. It's more of them than us on these benefits.
So he's on it too. There we got it, guys. We got it. This man been out here boasting on social media like he a big shot YouTuber. And the whole time, bruh man was out there snapping, bro. This man was at the Snap office, bro. He was like, please, could I get some Snap? Please don't go away. I want you to stay. This man was singing at the Snap office, bro. Literally dancing, tap dancing for that Snap. Come on down and snap. Come on down and snap. This man was dancing for them snaps, bro. This is crazy work, bro.
Then you got some people trying to blame us. Somebody said it, Breed don't seem like they have any plans of reopening the government. I'm gonna have to agree with you. I don't think they have any plans of doing that either.
Why do he care about reopening the government? This YouTuber been saying that he want America to burn. He been saying that the government needs to collapse. This man been crying and pleading that the government gonna fall. He didn't know that Snap was gonna fall. It's as soon as Snap fall, now all of a sudden he's worried about the government coming back. And man, stop it, bro. Stop it.
What it looked like the plan is, the plan is to come up with a solution.
The solution is to get a job. Get a job, bro. Get a job. Let's put it in the chat, guys. Get a job. Put it in the chat, guys. Come on now. In the chat, put it, get a job. Let's make everybody know, get a job, 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 get a job. We need to have a new song, get a job. I'm gonna create a new song, get a job. I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna make a new track, a new beat, and I'm gonna make a hook, get a job. And I'm gonna try to use it as a theme song in my videos, get a job, get a job. I think I'm gonna do like a trance beat, techno type style. And yeah, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope, guys. I'm gonna experiment with a new song, bro. Get a job, get a job. Get a job, bro. This is gonna be crazy, bro. Get a job, bro. Get a job.
And from the way it looks to me,
get a job.
If y'all hear this, y'all hearing this here first. I'm the first one to say this.
Who cares if you're the first one to say this, dummy?
Man, this is just a guess. It's just a guess. What it looks like to me is
We're gonna make a song. Oh snap! Get a job. Oh snap! Get a job. Oh snap! Get a job. Yo, what the heck is going on, bro? Yo, this is crazy, man. Oh snap! Get a job. Yo, that's gonna be a. Yo, this is crazy, man. Oh snap, get a job. 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 Yo, this is gonna be crazy. Yo, guys. Yo, this is wild, man. I'm over here sweating. Bro. This is wild, man. Oh, snap, get a job, bro.
that they're gonna do away with Democrats.
Yo.
Democrat and Republican. I don't got them having a partisan government anymore.
Yo.
I don't think there will be a bipartisan government when this is done.
Yo, what the heck, man? Oh, snap.
And I think that, and I'm not saying, okay, so the way I see it is like this.
Get a job. That's how I see it, bro. Oh, snap. Get a job. Go snap. Get a job. Go snap. Get a job. Yo.
I don't think this is going to happen right away. They may open it back up normally, but it's going to lead to a government that's ran by one power structure.
This man is lying, bro. Ain't gonna be no one. Yo, he said that the Democrats are gonna be gone and it's gonna only be Republican. This guy done lost his mind, guys. He lost his mind. His whole rocker is lost, guys. This guy is gone, bruh. Totally gone. That's what happens when you hungry, bruh.
They may even find a way to keep Trump in office.
Somebody said what? Yo, somebody said snack, crackle, and pop. Y'all crazy, man. What the heck is going on with the chat, bro? Snack, crackle, and pop. Yo, do they have that? What's that cereal? Snap, crackle, and pop. Was that Honey Smacks? What was the cereal? Snap, crackle, and pop. Was it Rice Krispies? Snap, crackle, and pop. Yo, I gotta go get all of that back in the day stuff, bro. Was it Rice Krispies? It was Rice Krispies. Snap, crackle, and pop. Yo, y'all cruel, bro. Yo, whoever said that, diabolical, bro. Snap, crackle, and pop. Yo, this is sad, bro. Yo.
But I'm saying, it just seems like they got something else going on.
Yo, this is crazy.
And as far as the automotive side of the government, AI will be taking that. AI gonna do that. That's just what I see. I could be wrong.
You are wrong.
But that's according to my observation.
Somebody said in the chat, it says, wait, let me see what this person said. Let's read this comment, guys. Somebody said Ringo is jealous of New Breed. How? Why y'all always saying these dumb things about Ringo is jealous of New Breed, bro? What? What? Are you kidding me? No way. Let's get back to the content, guys. You tripping.
But I'm gonna tell y'all, stay out the way. Stay safe out here. Do what it is you need to do. I'm not gonna stream live very long. I know I've been absent. I've been taking care of a lot of business, but I'll be back a couple times today. So turn that notification.
He gonna be back a couple of times today to promote that same Ponzi scheme, guys. I want you to literally monitor what he's saying, bro. In his any stream he do, he gonna tell you about, yeah, man, you gotta come DM me, and yeah, we're gonna have this Zoom meeting. Guys, do not put not $1 in what this guy is putting out there. Don't even waste your money, guys. I'm telling you, he's trying to get your money. He don't care that you're going through. Imagine, you got people out here that have no food, and he's trying to recruit people. And all the people that he are recruiting, they're desperate to make money. I got another video I got to react to, talking about these MLM, I believe it's called. We're going to literally debunk all of this stuff. It's all Ponzi schemes, guys. It's one big pyramid scheme that literally, it just funnels money to the top. You're never going to make money. You think you're buying into something that's dope. All the people that's promoting it, they're all going to act like they're successful. They're going to all act like they got money. They're going to all act like, man, you need to join. I'm telling you, there's so much opportunity to make money. Bro, all of them are broke. All of them. Don't even buy into that, guys. Seriously. Let's get back to the content. Double tap the screen, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more. Let's go.
So you can get these streams as they being uploaded. Got some business to take care of. I will holler at y'all real soon. Peace and blessings to y'all. Peace.
Okay, so that's about it, guys. So this particular YouTuber is out here trying to sell a pyramid scheme. The dude that he's connected to, bad guy. Very, very bad guy. He's also connected to Jamal Bryant, the false prophet, Jamal Bryant. Jamal Bryant interviewed the very same guy that New Breed is a part of, and they were all trying to sell that Ponzi scheme to the church. Real sick. We're going to get into all those videos, guys. It's a lot of content we got to do. So, guys, if you can be so kind, double tap the screen and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. We're going to talk more about this later on. We have a lot of videos. I'm going to also talk about how YouTubers are now doing reaction videos to AI content. It is getting very, very bad, guys. Look, to the viewers, be very careful with YouTubers that are reacting to AI videos. You have to know the difference between AI and a real video. It should be very apparent to you that you're not watching a real video, a fake video from a real video. You should know the difference. I'm going to show you a person who does reaction videos with AI content. It's sick. Nobody should be watching their content. Because if a person is reacting to AI as if though it's real, that's crazy. And then people believe it. People literally believe this garbage. That's why when I do my content, I only do content reactions with real videos, not fake stuff. Because it's like social media is oversaturated with fake content, you know? Yeah, all the people that's paying New Breed right now, they're just dumb. They don't know what they're getting into. By the time they get played and they learn the truth, it's already too late, you know? He's going to make a few dollars off of them, and he might get a little bread for the month. But once those people start realizing they're not making no money, they're going to turn against him so quick, they might end up coming to social media and tell me everything that they've been talking about in the Zoom meetings. You know what I'm saying? Literally. Because it's really not going to work for nobody. It's a joke. It's just a hustle. You know? It's a one big hustle. New Breed already sold his soul to the devil. He made a deal. For him to have a meeting with the main guy that run the company, it would mean that the main guy may have paid him, allegedly, a large sum of money to pretty much buy him to use his platform for promotion of the business. I'm telling you guys. New Breed have 200,000 subs. So the owner of that Planet Marketing Company, he had to have allegedly given him a lump sum of money so that he able to promote it on his platform, because that's going to help his bottom line to make money off of New Breed subscribers. That's what I believe happened. I believe he already collected a large sum of money. Yeah. So guys, we're going to get up on out of here. You said, but he won't get any SNAP benefits, his baby mamas are the ones that get it, not him. His baby mamas. He got three to four baby mamas. And only one baby mama lived with him. So who's taking care of the kids with the others? SNAP benefits. SNAP benefits is taking care of them. You know? So he last month he wasn't doing this. You get what I'm saying? He recently started this nonsense about, I have this opportunity and I want you all to sign up. He recently started this because of the Snapdemic that's going on right now. You know? Let's see what we got. Bro, do you think Michael Jackson was the best artist? No. There's a lot of artists that were great. Michael was one of the greats. There's a lot of artists that was the greats. You could put Michael Jackson there. You could put the Bee Gees in there. You could put Prince in there. The Bee Gees, if any of you know anything about the Bee Gees, you already done know what it is. The Bee Gees was a very, very powerful, great group, man. Very, very great. Timeless classic music. Pretty much all the artists from the 80s, timeless music. There was no whack music in the 80s. Everything in the 80s was perfect. Could anybody tell me a whack song from the 80s? I'll wait. There was no whack music. Every song was great. Every song, guys. Everything in the 80s was great. The 80s was the best years of music. Hands down. Then you got the 90s. The 80s and the 90s. Best time for music ever. And the late 70s. Can't forget the late 70s. The late 70s have a lot of classics. Right? So we're going to get up on out of here, guys. Do what we need to do. It is what it is. Tune in later on. Make sure you subscribe. We'll be back on later on. I got a lot of different streams I got to cover. And y'all be safe out there. And it is what it is. Rate, comment, and subscribe, guys. Shout out to all my truckers. Shout out to everybody that support the shows. Without you guys, we can't do it. Double tap the screen. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I'm out. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. Forever Studios. Caramel, Kimmy Kim. And who else we had in the building? Do we have anybody else? I think we had Brainwaves Advice Topic LLC. I think I seen them in the building. Shout out to all the mods. V-Dub-Man, Shao, Sherelle, Tracy. You know what I'm saying? Haven't seen some of the mods in a minute. Hope you guys are doing well out there. I'll probably have to reach out to y'all guys behind the scenes, see what's going on. But shout out to everybody. Peace and blessings. And shout out to Azandra. Peace out to you too. Shout out to everybody. I have a blessed one. Drive safe if you're on the road listening. Drive safe. No road rage. I'm out. Peace.